Hello and welcome back to the channel. It is DIY DIECAST, and today I have a Mopar Dragster special for you. It's an unboxing. We'll be opening these up, spinning them around, taking a closer look at them. If you are a Dodge fan, you should find this video interesting. And if you are a Dodge or Mopar drag racing fan, I think you'll really like this video. So stay tuned as we start to rip into these and tear them open. As you can see here, these are some older vintage still in the package. That's what I specialize a lot on this channel. If you've seen my previous videos, if you haven't, go back in the content and you can find some of those on various different topics of vehicles available for you to watch. And go ahead and subscribe if you don't mind, and that way you can be sent an alert when the next video drops. We certainly got a lot of videos coming up, as I have thousands and thousands of vintage diecast still in the package to open up for from my collection. So let's get right into it. As you can see here, I have a vintage still in the package, Muscle Machines, and 4 Johnny Lightnings, and it's obviously a Hot Wheels, you can tell by the card, but this one's going to be a mystery one I'll save till the end. And let's go ahead and get right into it. I'll get the tripod set up here, get you looking at what we're doing here. Alright, let's start with the High Performance Mopar Express Route Doug's Headers 1997 Express. And that's a wheel standing drag truck there in the gloss orange. Engine out back, as you can see. And let's flip it over. A little bit of information about the Johnny Lightning Collectors Club. This one, of course, is a vintage, so it is still in the package from 1997. So I doubt the offer on the back of this is still going to be any good, but need to take a look and see what they were offering. What's inside? Very nice machine. There it is. It's the Doug's Headers Hemi Express wheel stander. You can see that the details are very good on this vehicle. They've colored in the Dodge, colored in the headlights for us. Nicely detailed chrome wheels on rubber tires. All right. Got the exhaust coming out the side right there. We're dated 1997 Playing Mantis, which is also another name for Johnny Lightning, as you can tell on the front up there. The tailgate is down where it holds the parachute, and it does not open or close, but you wouldn't want it to if you were racing this thing, and you may be a chance that you would need that parachute. So that's just fine being down there. That's a pretty good detail. And we do have nicely detailed chrome bumpers on this thing, nonetheless, being a drag racing vehicle. The details inside are very, very accurate. We have a roll cage, as you can see the bar through the side of the window there. And the seat and steering wheel is even right dead center of this thing, much like you'd probably prefer in a wheel standing lightweight cab vehicle like this. When that thing gets up in the air, you're front and center right in the middle, seeing what's going on. Probably just a lot of clouds at that point in time as you're burning down the drag strip. Alright, so staying with the theme of that Hemi Express, got a couple more. Let's go ahead and do those. Next is the Johnny Lightning Showstoppers, authentic replica of Chuck Pull's famous wheel stander. This package is in horrible condition. It's definitely time for this one to come out. They are advertising the DIECAST model body and chassis and lifelike rubber real wheels series tires. Inside of this, you can also tell that they give you the little clear plastic wheel stander thing. So you would put this down on the table underneath the front of your drag racer and set it down on the top, and it looked like you were burning down the track doing a wheelie there. So that's a nice feature. On the back, some directions rather on how to assemble your wheel stand onto your vehicle, and a little advertisement about the Johnny Lightning newsletter that was available back then. Not sure if that's available these days or not still. If you happen to know, leave a comment and let me know. Might be something worth checking out. Maybe they have some freebies and some exclusive diecast in that club. Okay. Packaged very well. There we go. There's our wheel stander piece. And here's what we came for. Chuck Pull's Chuck Wagon is the livery on this one. A few other sponsors. For very nicely detailed bumper and grille, headlights, and even turn signals as well. Not even totally necessary to do for a drag racing truck, but I don't know, I kind of like it. It just adds to the character, as many details as we can get. While we're up here, we'll check out the inside. Notice that just like the last one, the seat is front and center, and there is a accurate roll cage inside of there. Very nice details for a vintage drag racing diecast. Chrome wheels, and the rubber tires they were talking about on the front of the package there. It's like Goodyear's. Tailgate down with the parachute, and that big old monster engine in the back there. Being a Dodge, I don't know, that may be a, 440. Who knows? Doubt it's a 318. Probably something bigger than that. But a very nice casting, and this is how your wheel stander would work there, and you could display that on your shelf, and it looks like it's just taking off and doing a wheel stand right there. Very cool. And we got one more of these to do. This one is the Frank Monaghan's Dodge. Very colorful. See the details of paint on the roof there. This one is very well done. Really like that paint scheme. Something interesting while I have this too. Can anybody remember KB Toys? If you can remember KB Toys, leave a shout out in the comments. I certainly can. It's been a couple of decades, and I do remember, surprisingly, buying these from a KB toy store that was going out of business, and they had marked these down from $3.99, as you can see, to $1.99. What a deal. Had to be there at the right place at the right time. Alright, from 1997, it is the Frank Monaghan's Dodge wheel stander. And they didn't give us the wheel stand with that Doug's Headers one that we covered first. I'm not sure. Maybe that one came out first, and they said, it would be nice if we gave them a little stand to make these look like they were wheel standing. Because the thing about these these Dodge pickup trucks here, they made really great wheel standers. And for obvious reasons, too. You know, you put that engine out in the back there like that, and originally it would have been inside of the cab, it being a cab over vehicle, but you put it in the back there right at the rear wheels, and you've got a pickup truck chassis and suspension there or whatnot. The weight distribution of those gigantic tires, once that torque starts to pull, it would just lift these up so perfectly. So they were a great choice for the drag racer that liked to do put on a good show doing those wheel stands. And boy, I really like the paint on this one. Lots of great color on that. Got about the same chrome rims as the other two. We're on rubber tires. Exhaust coming out the side. 1, 2, 3, 4 pipes. So we got a V8 back there. Again, I don't know if that would have been a 340 or a 440 or possibly a 318 souped up. Oh, this one they colored in the taillights. That's the only one that has colored in taillight details, I do believe. Nope, they also did it on the chuck wagon too. Just not on the Doug's headers one. That is a very pretty, I don't know if you can tell or whatnot, metallic, kind of crimson red paint there. And some nice striping on the top of the cab. And the same interior as the last two, with the driver's seat right front and center, and an accurate roll cage. Nicely detailed chrome bumpers out front and out back. Outstanding die cast from Johnny Lightning. Fantastic job on those wheel standers. Alright, moving right along. The next one. Is that cool or what? That's a Duster, for sure. I don't see any details on the front telling us the year or whatever, but that definitely looks like a Duster. And, you know, they had a few different names for this model back in the 70s. Could have been the Dart, the Duster, I suppose the Dart Swinger, I think, was available in this body style. But nonetheless, here it is. This one is the Revolution livery. Ed McCullough is the name of the driver. Looks like Johnny Lightning gave us a coin with this one here too. And it says collector breakthrough on the bottom there. Boy, they were just paving the way for the future with a limited edition number on the base. So I guess that was something new. They certainly wanted to let you know by advertising on the front there. And a little bit of information about some other vehicles that they had available at the time on the back. This one is from 1995. So we are really going back 30 years. This thing has been in the package. Well, let's just do something about that. And now it is free after so many years in that package. Okay, it is the Ed McCullough Revolution Duster. I don't know if you can tell from the video without seeing this thing in person, but if you don't know what's cool, I'm here to help you out. This is cool. This is a great casting. Now, I know I say that about almost everything that I open. Oh, it's great. High quality. Yeah. This one, I might mean it. What a beauty. And, you know, the thing about some of these drag racing cars, too, is that sometimes they're so modified, the body, you can't tell what it is. And I really, really enjoy when that's not the case when it comes to dragsters. For me, I like a little modification. That's all right. But I certainly like to still be able to tell what kind of car that would have been. Some of them, they get pretty wild and carried away. They almost look like some kind of George Barris creation by the time they're done modifying them. Details on this are very, very nice, as you can see. Chrome wheels. This would have been a little early for rubber tires. So 1995, they were still putting the plastic tires on those. Metal base. 1995 Playing Mantis by Johnny Lightning. What I was wondering too, and what I was hoping before I pulled this out of the package, is would the body come up? Kind of like the old Hot Wheels Mongoose. But it does not. Some of those you could actually pull the body up on it. And because, you know, if you're the driver, you got the roll cage in here, the doors don't open, and that's how you got in. This whole body lifted up, and you got in there, and then they, boom, lowered the body down. But unfortunately, sadly, if I have to complain about one thing, it doesn't open like that. But that's fine. Still a very beautiful car. Absolutely love it. All right, off to the next one. And this is the Super Chevy Show Muscle Machines 1/64 scale Nitro Coupe. Oh man, I just noticed this. You got to be 8 years old to play with this thing. Well, maybe next time. Just kidding. I might sound like I'm 8 years old, but I'm old enough to open this, certainly. Details of this package are very nicely done. It's a work of art in itself. We have a, of course, it's not a real signature, but signature of the Bruce Boland, the racer, and of this 33 Jeep Willys Stinger. I counted a Mopar. I know this is a Mopar video. I counted a Mopar because it is a Jeep, and Jeep is part of the Mopar family. So I threw this one in, and I can tell already I'm definitely going to need some horsepower to open this package up. It's one of those very well done. So I'm going to take the scissors here and try not to destroy that card. Although I really don't care about that too much, but so that we can take a look at it, I'll try to save it. Alright, this should do it. Make a little more room here. So be very careful with this one. It has a detail, I don't know if you noticed or not, from the outside of the package, and I don't want to break it, but it has some very long wheelie bars on there. And it'll take enough care to not break those off. And wow, I did it. I actually got that open. It put up quite a fight. And this thing is very well packaged. We got it double packaged. And then we got a little rubber band here doing something. Boy, it was so old from being in that package for a long time. Did you see how that brittle rubber band just popped right off when I touched it, basically? It is in there tight. And now it is free. That is so cool. Really digging this one already. Details are outstanding. Get the rest of this rubber band out of here. I guess that was holding the door shut. Could these open? Wow. That's amazing. I don't think I've ever seen a drag racing diecast with opening doors. So cool. Alright, Buzzwater is the sponsor of this vehicle. I don't remember that. I wonder if that was really a thing. There's a couple decals of the bottles or whatever it would have been on the bed there. Buzzwater. If you know anything about Buzzwater, leave a comment. You ever tried it? Was it any good? Is it still around? And got some more rubber band here. Alright. Very interesting decals. Oh, it looks like we got, oh yeah, check that out. That is a very cool detail. The front does come off of that. And I'm hoping that it just comes off and it wasn't hinged. Okay, it's not hinged. Cool. I thought I might have broke it. But exposing this massive V8 engine. I'm counting 8 pipes there. Yep. Blown straight up through the hood. Very, very nice details. Opening doors and a removable front end on that. If you can go back and find this, if you don't have this in your collection, guys, that's the whole point of making these videos. Opening these vintage cars so that you can see some things that are out there from years ago that you may have missed, that you may like to add to your collection. This would certainly make a fine addition to your collection if you don't have it. It's a 1933 Buzzwater Stinger Willys drag racer. Very fine details out front, the chrome grille, they chrome the headlights for us, parachute out back, and those fantastic long plastic wheelie bars. That's going to need some extra space on your shelf to display that one. We did get rubber tires for this one too, on those very accurate chrome rims. Definitely look for that one if you don't have that one in your collection. You Dodge drag racing fans out there. Alright, and last up, I've been keeping you in suspense with this one. It is obviously a Hot Wheels, and it is from 2000. What do we have? It's another Willys Coupe from the Skin Deep series, and it's a Jeep Willys Coupe, of course. I would imagine a 33 or around there. It's very similar to the last one that we opened up. Keeping with the drag racing theme, it is drag racing style. And I'm trying to discern why they might have called this the Skin Deep series. I guess maybe they feel like these tampos are tattoo like. I don't know. There's another one, if you know. Leave it in the comments. Why did they call these the Skin Deep series? Are we going with some kind of tattoo theme there? I don't know. But let's get this last one over with and get this video in the books. Thank you for giving me your attention thus far. Alright, beautiful silver paint job on this, what would be a mainline car in 2000. 24 years ago, getting close to 25. No details in the front as far as headlights and marker lights go, but we are dealing with drag racing diecast here. We don't need those on the track anyhow. I do like for our mainline cars that they did at least put the attention to detail, putting the larger wheels in the back and the smaller ones in the front. Those classic chrome Hot Wheels style wheels, drag racing wheels, and we got a nice parachute out back as well, and some interesting Skin Deep, I guess, tattoo tampos there. Alright, so that's going to conclude this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I have some more upcoming Mopar muscle videos of different sorts. So if you'd like to see those, subscribe and you'll get a notification. Thanks. Till next time.